As the stage lights come up, the bare stage only had a couch. A man named Blaine enters and addresses the audience.
Let's get this out of the way. I am a couch and I have a story to tell you about George. Yes, there is some X-rated stuff, but I am just telling it like it is. Don't hold that against me. George bought me in 1980 for $399, one of the last sleeper couches ever made. I arrived at 4527 Gilbert Place in East Hollywood, fully loaded. Oh, and my name is Blaine.
Blaine opens the couch and pulls out the mattress. As he talks, his hands glides over the mattress.
My mattress never straightens out because it has been folded for most of my life. If George has any visitors, they usually spend the night in his bedroom. But I do love the creaking sound when I open. It means that I am alive.
Blaine closes the mattress and sits on the couch.
So after 8 years, George decided to move to West Hollywood. The house had these ceiling tiles that kept coming loose. You wouldn't believe how George would scream when the tiles hit his head. Thank goodness they didn't fall on me. And you probably don't want to hear about the rats.
Blaine points to the design of the couch.
So, before we moved, I had a makeover. Instead of flower print, I got blue stripes. George said it wouldn't show the dirt.
Blaine picks up the sofa cushions and squeezes them.
And with brand new cushions, my facelift was complete.
Blaine puts the cushion down.
I love looking out the sliding glass windows. To my rear window view of the courtyard, I could watch television and glance at the dining room table, and I had a brilliant view of the door and could greet guests. I captured sunlight to illuminate George's obsessive reading habit.
Blaine picks up some books and starts reading them.
His taste was head-spinning as he would read the latest John Irving, followed by Daniel Steele or Jackie Collins.
The sound of a burner is heard.
I wonder who George is buzzing in. He has been such a slut since his lover died. He answers ads and brings new people back to the condo every other week. His taste in men is insane. There is no type. Old, young, fat, thin, pretty, ugly, feminine, or butch. I don't like them sitting on top of me for very long. Who knows what disease or strange smells they are tracking. George can't smell, so he wouldn't know. My job is to get them so stimulated from kissing that they move to the bedroom.
Blaine walks toward the door and tries to see who is entering.
Ah, yes, it's Ben, a friend of George, who we met at the Gay Temple 2 years ago. Ben is studying psychology at Antioch for a second career. His hands are jumpy. They both sit on me.
Blaine squeezes onto the couch.
I am going to use my springs to gently pry Ben closer to George, just for fun. I can imagine them kissing, and they take their clues from me. Ben and George have hugged as friends, but nothing further than that. Oh my God, I'm seeing a twinkle in Ben's eyes. Should I let them kiss? It's so difficult to switch things up from friendship to sex. Well, here goes George. He is following Ben's lead. They're grabbing each other around the waist. I see tongue action. They dig into each other's mouth. Oh no! Suddenly they're stopping. Oh, what happened? Oh, I knew it. They realize that they don't want to jeopardize their friendship. Darn! Ben is so cute. They would have made a lovely couple.
Scene 2A a week later.
My goodness, this guy is so tall. How appropriate that his name is Gulliver. Gulliver, the name of the giant in Gulliver's Travel. Even though George is 6 feet, he's going to strain his muscles to see this guy's head. George is so sensitive. I remember he tried to replace me with a new couch, and the minute he sat down, he had back spasms. Luckily, he hadn't given me away. That couch got sent back even though cheapskate George had to pay $100 return fee.
Blaine gets up from the couch.
Looks like George is in a pouncing mood. Wait a minute. Gulliver isn't taking off his shoes. Ugh! They're getting all over me. His big butt is squashing me, and now he's taking off his shirt and pants. Oh, he's sweating, and this is going too far. George has to get him to the bedroom. Oh, God. Gulliver is asking for lubricant. No, I don't want them to get on me, and then there might be sperm. Shoot. Oh, thank God. George asked if they can go to the bedroom. Up's disaster averted. Thank goodness Gladys, the housekeeper, is coming this week. So ticklish and erotic when she sucks my cushions with the vacuum cleaner. Oh,
Blaine sits back down on the couch.
it's pretty quiet in the bedroom. I wonder if George is getting hard. I'm never sure he can perform. I better send my erotic vibes to help him out. Oh, Gulliver is asking George how many times he comes in one night. I know he will say once because he gets tired. Gulliver says at least 3 times tonight. My goodness, that guy is full of himself.
Scene 3A. A week later, Blaine is moving around the couch, dusting, picking up papers on the floor.
This is the big night around here, George's annual Golden GB Awards. It's hard to explain what this party is all about. It's like the Academy Award, except all of George's picks and winners. George announces the guests as presenters. They read the nominees, and George gives them an envelope with the winner.
Blaine sits down on the couch.
I'm tired already. George tries to fit 35 people with only 20 seats. Oh, God, here they come. Everyone wants to grab a place on me, especially the overweight. I am the prime location for George's drag performances. Watching the videos from the movies he's nominated and being able to get up to present awards. The coffee table is filled with goodies. Once a guest plops down on me, they never move, fearing someone will steal their seat. Uh-oh. I feel a blast and a strange noise. Is that a fart? Now I will stink for days. Oh, George is doing his Barbra Streisand and dedicating it to his lover, Brian, who died.
Blaine starts crying.
You know, I took care of Brian when he got sick with AIDS. I would use my cushions and armrest to give him comfort. And when my mattress opened, Brian could nap and sit up to read by using my back as a headboard. The Golden GBs were named after George and Brian.
Blaine gets up and points to the end of the couch.
This is where George's mom sat, like a queen, with each of the guests paying homage to her. I'm so proud of George that he has his mother attend every year. He's a good son.
Blaine sits down and starts checking his pants.
Oh my God, someone's spilling red wine on me. Oh, it's going to stain. Oh, good. George is rescuing me with some spray. Oh, yes, it's absorbing the red into his rag. Thank God. I'm lucky I'm not in AA. I feel drunk.
Lights dim, and as they come up, Blaine is on the couch, shaking. He slides on the couch. Suddenly, he stops.
Oh, it's an earthquake. Oh, all this shaking is making me nauseous. I hope George is okay. My goodness. Thankfully, it didn't happen during the award show last night. Oh, that's the phone. I can hear George talking to his mother. Oh, she's okay, but George is going to pick her up. She's probably worried about aftershocks, and he wants her to spend the night at his condo.
Blaine starts shaking again.
I'm scared. I'm all alone. George better hurry back. I could get smashed against the wall or toppled over.
Lights dim, and when they come up, the mattress is opened up. Blaine is stretching.
Oh, it feels so good for my mattress to be open again. I can't remember the last time it was used. I just hope his mother doesn't complain. She can be very picky. I know it's not the most comfortable. What does she mean, am I clean? I'm in good condition. No, I've never had bed bugs. Ugh.
Lights out, and when they come up, it is a week later. Blaine is standing behind the couch.
Who is this guy? I can't believe George is bringing a stranger into his condo. This guy could be a murderer. Well, he's small. Maybe he's harmless. They're so quiet. This is making me nervous. Sometimes I get so stressed out, George expects me to magically make sure anyone who sits on me that he'll be able to have sex with. And he doesn't appreciate it. He doesn't even let me keep money that falls out of people's pants. So cheap. And then he had me moved away from the window. What a nightmare. I couldn't see anything and it was freezing. He never turns on the heat in the summer he doesn't use the air conditioner. It's abusive. I know, I have to be understanding, but sometimes I get so angry, I feel like putting a pin under my cushions. It will be like Princess and the Pea. George is so sensitive, he'll feel the pin.
Blaine tries putting a pin underneath his cushions.
Maybe I better not. It might give him another reason to dispose of me. Oh, they're coming out of the bedroom. That was short. I guess he's not spending the night. Wait. What are they talking about? Something about George wanting to redecorate? New carpeting? Painting? And window treatment? And replacing me? What? I can't believe this. I'm going to have a stroke. That's all I'm worth? I'm in perfect condition. I must be having a nightmare. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Lights dim and then come back.
George is looking at me and says, it's time to get a new couch from Jennifer's sofa. It's been 20 years. Oh, what about all that I've done for you, all the men you've had because of me? I pray that if you have to sell me, you won't let me be destroyed at a dump. That was a good idea to put an ad in the recycler. That's a cute boy entering the condo. Well, of course I look good even though I am 20 years old. I did have that facelift. What is going on? He's only offering me $50, and now he's plunking down on me. He's so rough. Well, at least he says I'm comfy. So that's it. He's coming over with a truck tomorrow to pick me up.
Blaine rises and hovers around the back of the couch.
God, a nude woman sitting on me. Oh my God, this guy is straight. What will it feel like? Help!